So the idea of brewing a little cup of tea for your pet bird, it sounds a bit strange, doesn't it? Well, what if I told you it's not just natural, but it might actually be one of the best things you can do for their health? We're about to dive into why this simple little habit is a total game changer for avian wellness. Okay, first things first, let's challenge a common assumption we all have. You know, when you picture a bird drinking in the wild, you probably imagine some pristine, crystal clear stream. But is that really the whole story? What are they actually sipping on out there?
The reality, as biologist Dr. Jason Crean points out, is that wild birds are often drinking from water that's basically a natural sun-brewed tea. I mean, think about it. Puddles filled with fallen leaves, water collecting in tree hollows that are steeping bark. They're drinking water that's been infused with all these beneficial plant compounds. So you see, this isn't some weird human thing we're trying to force on our pets. Not at all. We're actually just learning from nature's own little secret recipe. And the best part? We can totally replicate this process to give our birds a huge health boost right in our own homes.
Okay, so how do we actually do this? Well, before you run off and start brewing, it is absolutely crucial to know that not all teas are created equal. In fact, they fall into two very, very different camps.
On one side, you've got your traditional teas. We're talking green, black, oolong. They all come from one single plant, Camellia sinensis. Then on the other side, you have herbal teas. These are really infusions of all kinds of different plants, like chamomile flowers or peppermint leaves. And listen, if you only remember one thing from this whole explainer, please make it this. Only the Camellia sinensis teas contain caffeine.
And I really cannot stress this enough. Caffeine is toxic to birds. It can cause serious cardiac distress and can even be fatal. This is completely non-negotiable. If you're going to use a green or a black tea, it absolutely must be properly decaffeinated.
So what does properly decaffeinated even mean? Well, it means the caffeine was taken out using a natural process, usually with carbon dioxide or water. You've got to be a savvy shopper here and really avoid teas that use harsh chemicals like ethyl acetate, even if the label tries to fool you by saying naturally decaffeinated. So to wrap it all up, here are your 3 golden rules. First, always go for organic and loose leaf. That way you're avoiding pesticides and other yucky stuff. Second, never use commercial tea bags. The bags themselves can actually have chemicals that leach right into the water. And third, if you're using a camellia tea like green or black, you've got to double check that it was decaffeinated using that safe CO2 or water process.
All right, now that we've got the super important safety rules down, let's get to the really fun part, exploring the incredible world of herbal teas and all the amazing things they can do for your bird. Think of this as your own personal avian apothecary.
Let's start with the concern that, worries so many of us bird owners, skin and feather health. It's just so tough to see issues like dry, itchy skin or feather plucking, but the right botanical support can really make a difference.
What's so cool here is how these herbs can work together as a team. You've got chamomile, which helps to calm the anxiety that so often triggers plucking in the first place. Then there's calendula, which is a powerhouse for soothing irritated skin. Pro tip, you can even put the cool tea in a spray bottle and mist them with it. And finally, red clover helps speed up healing. Just be really mindful to use it in smaller amounts.
Okay, so beyond just skin and feathers, teas can also work wonders on the inside. We're talking about supporting the body's core defense systems, boosting their immunity, and helping important organs like the liver and kidneys cleanse the body of toxins.
This slide is a fantastic lineup of some real heavy hitters. A properly decaffeinated green tea is just packed with powerful antioxidants. Decaf black tea is absolutely crucial for species like mynas and toucans because its tannins actually bind to dietary iron, which helps prevent the deadly iron storage disease. And then you have the classics, milk thistle and dandelion leaf. Both are just legendary for their incredible liver-supporting properties.
Next up, let's talk about soothing from the inside out. Whether it's just a simple upset stomach or something more serious like respiratory irritation, certain teas can provide some really gentle, natural relief for inflammation.
Peppermint is a classic, right? It soothes the digestive tract for them just like it does for us. Rooibos, also known as red tea, is an amazing antispasmodic for calming an upset gut. And check this out for the power of plants. Star anise contains something called shikimic acid, which happens to be the main ingredient in the antiviral medication Tamiflu. How cool is that? It's just an incredible natural tool for soothing respiratory issues.
Okay, so you've picked out your organic loose-leaf tea. You understand all the benefits. Now what?
Let's walk through exactly how to prepare and serve it safely so you can feel confident. Honestly, the easiest way to do this is a simple cold brew. You just add the tea to cool water and let it sit overnight. Super easy. If you want to do a hot brew, that's fine too. Just make sure the water isn't boiling. But the most important thing is to start weak. Think 1 teaspoon for about 8 to 10 ounces of water. And of course, always remove the leaves and the steeper before you serve it. And here are your final serving rules. Just treat tea like any other fresh food. And remember our big rule: no tea bags. As a fun little bonus, you can also sprinkle some dry, bird-safe flowers like chamomile right into their food mixes for a bit of foraging enrichment. And really, that's what this is all about. That's the ultimate goal here. Just like Dr. Crean says, this is about so much more than just basic survival. It's about adding diversity, enrichment, and real targeted nutritional support to help our little companions truly thrive. So as we wrap this up, I'll leave you with a question. Looking at all these amazing options we just talked about, chamomile, calendula, dandelion, what's one new, safe botanical you feel like you could offer your bird this week to get them started on this amazing wellness journey?
Hello, my name is Dr. Jason Crean, and I am here at the Biodiversity Bird Blends Shop and Avian Education Center. We opened this shop as a way to provide people a holistic, natural, whole food foraging experience for their birds, hoping that we can enhance the lives of birds everywhere. What the Biodiversity Bird Blends team has done is we have formulated a variety of foraging opportunities, which include foraging devices that are made of natural materials, as well as safe stainless steel that can be reused for the life of the bird, as well as foraging blends that incorporate items that parrots actually consume in the wild. We also carry whole food items that include sprouting mixes, microgreen kits, seed blends, freeze-dried blends, among others, that are 100% whole unprocessed food to enhance the foraging experience for your birds and keep them more engaged longer. In keeping with our natural theme, we also carry a host of different toys for enrichment that are made of natural products such as wood, leather, and other types of natural materials. What sets us apart is that we research and look for items around the world that we can bring to you to enhance the life of your bird and give it a more exciting, engaging life. The birds we keep are intelligent creatures, and we need to make sure that we give them the very best, most engaging life as possible. And that's where we want to bring our products to you so that your birds are actively engaged in foraging and not just relying on a boring one-size-fits-all diet. Birds should have a diverse set of foods available to them every day if we want to keep them both physiologically healthy and mentally engaged. Biodiversity Bird Blends Shop and Avian Education Center will also host workshops and other learning opportunities for bird keepers so that they can learn about different ways to enhance the lives of their birds. The products that launched Biodiversity Bird Blends are our Avian teas. Teas are one way to deliver a host of different nutrients and beneficial compounds to your birds. Birds drink tea in the wild from rain catches and other wild sources where they get their hydration from. And so we're mimicking that. And we produce a variety of tea blends that can help support your birds in a variety of ways. As the original formulator for avian teas in the US, I have long researched the compounds that are inherent in these different natural whole food items that we blend in order to help our birds with change, with supporting their immune system, hormonal issues, things like that. And so for the past 2 decades, I've been working towards improving those tea blends so that they can benefit birds and help you live a better life with your bird.